We have a 2018 Infiniti Q50. Engine size is 3.0 liter. As you can see, we are doing a timing job on this and we're in the middle of the job. We have removed a lot of parts, including the valve covers, front cover, alternator, AC condenser, AC compressor, radiator, air cleaner, intake manifold, intercoolers for the turbo, and also the front harness has been removed. You can see all the parts right here laying on the ground. It is a pretty big job, so just wanted to show you guys in case anyone's thinking about it. This might help them in some way. So here's the, see if I can put some light there. Okay, there's the chain, tensioners, guides. Alright, we're just gonna continue on this job. So we are doing this timing job because when the engine was running on this vehicle, there was a lot of noise coming out of the engine, like a chain noise. And we didn't know exactly what the problem was at that time. But after we just opened it, we can see that the camshaft sprocket is damaged. As you can see, this part's missing. So I don't know how that happened, but it should look like this right here. So that was definitely part of the problem. So this is still the old chain, and guides and tension are still on there, so we have not replaced it yet. And these are the specs on these and the timing marks right here. Next step is to line up the timing marks, and we have to put back the crankshaft bolt so we can spin the engine. We're gonna go ahead and tighten the bolt. So we're trying to line up the marks now. So what we're trying to do is trying to line up this mark right here with the arrow right here on this sprocket, and then over here you can see this with that arrow. When they line up, that means the whole thing is lined up. So it's a good idea to remove the spark plugs or just loosen them so there's not a lot of compression. That's what we're doing right now. So if you have a little magnet that can pull these out, just make sure they're loose all the way. So now it's a lot easier to spin the engine. with the spark plugs removed. Still not lined up, so keep going. So we're still not lined up yet. It's been about, what, 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes.
There's the mark, but there's no arrow. Finally, about 30 minutes later, we have it lined up, as you can see right here. There's the mark right there. Everything is lined up right there, and there are marks. Oh, I see. There it is.
Down for the bottom and down for the front.
Okay, got it. So everything is lined up. So you basically you keep spinning until everything is lined up before you remove the chain. You want to make sure everything lines
Down
up.
with the nose, yeah. The point over
Oh,
there.
so
the
okay, so there's the other point right over here with the mark. Let's see, there should be another one. Oh, that part is broken, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, so it is definitely it's lined up. It's just takes a while to line up. So at this point, it is very important to make sure you gotta lock the cams with some tool or anything available so they don't move at all. Because at this point you don't want anything moving. So that's what we're gonna do next. So the new sprocket came in. We have already installed it, as you can see right there. The chain is off right now. We're about to install the chain, the timing chain. This is the sprocket that we ordered from Hitachi, and that's the part number if anybody needs that. We got it from Rock Auto. It was about $250 right there. As you can see, we're holding the cams with the wise grip. There are special tools that come for that, but we didn't have those available at the moment, so we just used wise grips to hold them so they don't shift at all, as it is very important to make sure that they don't move at all. We're also prepping the cover. We're trying to make sure that it's nice and clean for the seal. So here's the new chain, guides, chains and guides and tension are right there. We are actually missing two guides, which we are planning to reuse two of the old ones because whoever ordered them did not order the right amount. Everything is nice and clean, sanded, ready to be put back on. So we are in the process of installing the chain. So they need to be lined up exactly on the mark. So we're installing the guides, one of the guide right now. So there's the first guide.
Yes.
So we had to turn the crankshaft just a tiny little bit just to make sure marks are lining up. So right there. This is the second guide that we're installing now. So getting ready to put the tensioner in now. So when you put the tensioner, just make sure there's slack on the chain, because when you pull that pin, it's gonna put pressure on the guide and put tension on the guide. So make sure that slack right there is is on the chain. The other side should be snug to the guide. Okay, let's tighten all the way. So now we work on the other side chain. So in the process of lining up the second chain. All right. So it's lined up. If you have a mirror to look at the bottom, that would be helpful. Alright, installing the second tensioner now. Next step is to make sure all the marks are correct and then release the tensioner after that. So we need to verify the marks. So there's the first one. Looks good. Second one there. Looks good. So far so good. So now the bottom marks look good. So all the marks are looking good. There it goes. There it goes. Both tensioners have been released. And there's pretty good tension in the chain now. Looks good. So there's the other tensioner right there. At this point, we gotta put everything back together, including the valve covers and all of these parts that are here. And of course, the timing cover right here. Parts that are here. So I'll get everything back together. We're just testing, spinning it just to test, make sure everything spins okay, which it is. Yeah, looks good. We're still in the process of putting everything back together. As you can see, a lot of the stuff has been put back together. It is a pretty big job, and if I'm not mistaken, the all data hours on this is 22 hours. So somebody's planning to do it, just remember it's a pretty big job. So this is what's left, and then on the other side we still have a bunch of parts we got to put back together. All right, guys, moment of truth. We just finished everything and just filled up, topped off the oil, engine oil. Let's see. We're about to fire it up. All right. That is amazing. Alhamdulillah. Sounds great, actually. There's no more noise. Well, we're gonna rev it up just to make sure a little bit, because before, when we revved up, that's when the noise started coming. This sounds very good. Yeah, before what was happening was really loud chain noise. Yeah, it was making a lot of noise in the beginning. Okay. All right. Everything looks good.